How's it going, everybody? And I'm back with another list video. And once again, anybody out there who watches this feel free to make a video response. And this is something I'd like to call best least known slashers in a slasher film. And these are slashers that are not really well known, like Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, or the Jigsaw character in the Saw movies, or the Victor Crowley character in the Hatchet movies. These are slashers and slasher films that are pretty good, but don't really have much of a following. First up is the Mick Taylor character from the movie Wolf Creek, and this came out in 2005, and this is based on a true story, and John Jarrett, who plays the character, does a very good performance. I mean, as he stalks these three backpackers. And he also later appeared in that movie Rogue, which was directed by the same guy who did Wolf Creek, and it's a very big difference from his character it's a very big difference from the character he plays in the movie Rogue than in the movie Wolf Creek. And I had heard that there's going to be a sequel to this, and it's basically going to be the same story, which I think they should just make it a prequel. Next up are a pair of serial killers based on real-life serial killers, and this is from the movie Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, and of course I'm talking about Henry and Otis, played by Michael Rooker and Tom Towles. And this pair gets into some really sadistic shit. I mean, there's the home invasion scene, there's a scene with the two hookers, and then there's the scene where they pretend that their car breaks down and they flag somebody down, and the Tom Towles character shoots him. And to me, this is the first one is definitely much better than the second one, even though the second one's pretty good. Next up is the Cropsey Maniac from the movie The Burning, and this character is very, very brutal. I mean, there's the raft scene, and his makeup job is terrific. I almost said terrible, but terrific. And Tom Savini did a damn good job. Next up is the Frank Zito character from Maniac, played by Joe Spinell, and he's a real sick fuck in this movie. I mean, scalping women and putting them on mannequins. And I heard there is going to be a remake of this. I mean, there is a trailer for the remake, which I haven't seen yet, and I've heard good things about, and I'm willing to check it out if it gets a theatrical release, but it'll probably get dumped straight to DVD. Anyway, Joe Spinell does the character justice. Next up is the Madman Mars slasher from the movie Madman, and it's definitely a really good, underrated slasher movie from the early 80s, and about a campfire legend that comes to life. And last but not least, here's a drum roll. And number one is Chrome Skull from Laid to Rest 1 and 2, and the character in these movies is really cool looking, and the mask he wears is cool, and he's got this really cool looking knife that he uses, and the kill scenes in the movies are interesting and very well done, and I'm pretty sure there will definitely be a third one. Well, folks, that's it for this list. Like I said, if you have a list of least known slashers in a slasher film, feel free to send me a video response. I'm more than welcome to them. Until then, this is Ron here saying take care and have a good week.